Hi guys and welcome back to another DrAce video, and today we're going to be playing MotoGP 23. It's time for Le Mans in the MotoGP Academy. I'm going to show you how to get gold in all of the sectors in the French GP. On the screen now you'll see my controller overlay. If you want to pause the video to see that in more detail, you can do so here. But for now, let's crack on with the first sector. So coming into the long straight of Sector 1, you're going to want to be positioning yourself towards the left-hand side and just gradually move the left analog stick over to the right. You can see me using a bit of brake and then a little bit more power, and then gentle on the brake. Do not lock the wheels going into turn 3, and the same can be said for 4, because you will not be able to turn in with the Ducati. Chuck it into the left-hand side for turn 5 and get across the line with ample time. So let's see that again. We're coming out of Recordman, which is of course a very tight corner. Don't bring on the ride-out device, just use it without. Aim to position the Ducati to the left-hand side, then just gradually bring in to the right, as you can see, just moving the analog stick nice and smooth, pushing back with the analog stick to push the rider's weight into the back of the Desmos Sodeci GP23. Bring on the power, just gently bring it on, because of course if you do bring the power on abruptly, you will end up lifting the bike up too much. So into Sector 2, as we almost crashed at the end of the autopilot there, I don't know if you caught that, but into Sector 2 we need to be tackling La Chapelle to be a nice tight apex. Now I will say all of these sections here in Le Mans are difficult. Every single one I've done is silver first and then a gold afterwards. So into Musée, breaking in to go for the V-shaped line, very similar to what the Hondas do, as we now bring on the ride-out device, bring on the power, get across the line, and that should be the gold. So another attempt now for Sector 2. As you can see, we start quite far back on the autopilot. Get yourself right into the apex of La Chapelle. Run it deep if you have to, but aim for the inside when upon the braking, and now bring on the power. Once again, as mentioned earlier, don't bring on the power too expressively, because you will find the bike will start lifting up and you're unable to turn in. Going for a wider angle here without the ride-out device will then bring on the power, and hopefully that will be enough coming out of Musée. It's a difficult one to get right, so just practice it and you'll get it right. So straight off the bat, we're moving into Sector 3, into Garage Vert, a very difficult braking marker, but if you use those barriers and sponsor boards to the left-hand side, you can use it as a pretty much perfect guide every single time to start braking in. And now using the Motul sign in between the rumble strip for the second part here for the Shimano Buffs corner, that can be a great guide to use as braking as well. Let's see that one more time. So coming in from Musée, we're going to look at the DHL boards to the left, and the last one is a great indication to start braking in. Quite firm. Once you lock the wheel, make sure you reduce the brake ever so slightly so you don't struggle to move the Ducati in. Bring on your ride-out device coming out to the right-hand side for Garage Vert. Look to the Motul sign to the right here and start braking just between that and the curbs to your right-hand side. Nice and tight to the apex for Shimano Buffs, and back across to the right-hand side for turn 10. So now into Sector 4, you want to position yourself well for turn 10. Don't worry about trying to get the perfect speed into turn 9, but just get it right from turn 10 and then start braking in quite firm for the Garage Blurs, for the blue S's of course, and now into the left-hand side for turn 12. Never feels right to get turn 12 in any way, but I find that you just go for the middle and start braking. It does work quite well. You can go quite deep here for 13. Don't turn in too early. In for record mode, we bring on the power. Do not lift on with the ride-height device, because you will not be able to move when you go into Sector 1, just to prepare yourself for the full lap. So again, coming out to turn 10, we've got the ride-height device on this time, braking near that white line into the right-hand side for the blue S's for turn 11, keeping in tight to 11. Back across into left. You can go here for turn 12, either the middle where the big black lines are on the track, or really tight. It's entirely up to you. Brake early for 13 and position yourself pretty wide, and then back across into 14. I didn't go wide enough there, but it still will get the job done. So now importantly, it is time for the full lap, so get yourself prepared going into Recordman, and once again do not bring on the ride-out device, because you will not be able to turn into turn 1. So into the right-hander, we're just gently moving the Ducati over to the right. Nothing abrupt, nothing too aggressive, just gentle and in calm and precise. Now tight to the apex turn 3, back across to 4, charge into the Dunlop chicane, and then back into the left-hand side for turn 5. Start braking as you roughly exit that corner. You're going to be changing direction and then starting to brake. Don't try and brake and turn, because that will not work. But into La Chapelle, near the 100-meter marker, near the bearing sign, you can start braking in from Musée. Go for the V-shaped line, just like the RC213Vs do. Bring on into the power for the Musée corner. Coming out the exit, look to DHL sign to your left and start braking in. once again, try avoiding reaching the full maximum press with the left trigger, because you will find the front wheel will lock and you will not have any stability to move with the GP23. To the right hand side between the Motul and the rumble strip to the right, that works well enough. We did go a little bit deep into Shimano buffs, cost us a bit of entry and exit speed, but it's not a problem. Brake near that white line there, that'll put you in a good position for the blue S's. Tight to the apex, bring on the power, gently position yourself to the middle of the circuit and then bring on the power. But again, do not bring it on too abruptly, because you will straighten the bike up and not make the corner. Into 13, going wide, following that beautiful racing line there, and into recordman, out of recordman, and across the line. We've done the job. So let's do one more lap here in Le Mans, just to make sure everything's sunk in. Of course, if you need any more assistance, just let me know in the comment section down below. I'm happy to break things down for you in further detail. But upshifting all the way up to 6th gear here, we're going to position the Ducati into the left and swing it in to the right for the Dunlop corner, and then for the chicane, very gently going into turn 3. There's not a problem to go over the rumble strips here as seen here in the video, but if you want to try and avoid that, you can do as well. But into turn 5, change direction, start braking in. We're going to go very deep here for La Chapelle. I didn't really get the braking right, but it's nothing to fear, because we're still on a very positive lap and we should still get the gold if all things stay considered. So into Musée, again a little bit deeper this time, trying out some different lines. Of course, not everyone's preferred style is mine, but I do find that's what works best. So for the last DHL sign, braking in nice and firm for Garage Vert, going wider, still following that racing line. You can see where we're positioned, pretty much exactly where the big black lines are on the tarmac, just to show you where we are going. You don't need the racing line if you've got it already visually here on the track. So into the tight part for Shimano buffs, beautiful change of direction here, just clipping both apexes is where you need to be. There's that white line, where we start braking in for the blue S's. Consider to push into the right and then just gradually chuck it across to the left. Nothing too aggressive, just a nice and smooth motion. And finally into turn 13, brake almost parallel to the pit lane exit, and then pit lane entry, should I say, keep it in nice and tight, almost abusing the rumble strip there, and across the line. That is another gold time here in Le Mans. So guys, I hope this video has helped. I do appreciate this track is quite difficult to get gold, but with my tips and tricks you should be just fine. So guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, let me know in the comments section down below, and let me know what you want to see in future videos. But guys, that's it from me. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Ciao for now.
Oh hi, didn't quite see you there. Good to see you're still here. If this video didn't quite sate your appetite, then why not watch some more DrAce content by clicking the video shown on screen now. Furthermore, if you would like to follow me on social media, you can do so now with the links down in the description. Consider subscribing so you don't miss a single DrAce video.